This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Sooners headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Russell. Right side, it's Edwards. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. From the gun, they didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between two top 5 teams.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Offense in a bunch formation. On the run, it's Payne. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And send the tight end in motion. Sets his feet. It's Worthy. And they can't make the connection. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They want to run this quarterback. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
The Sooners are marching down the field. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play.
Booster.
Sets his feet. It's Worthy. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Now on the move. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Russell finds his man. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
second down, going to throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Crosses to 45. At the 40, there he goes. He goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and they switch the ends of the field quickly.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it,
snags it, and there's run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells to run, looking to pass. Rolls right. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Second and long here. Left side is Thomas. Breaks free and he might be gone. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Wants to throw. It's Worthy. Looking to the big tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught on the RPO. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him now. I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Out wide left, it's Coleman. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it again on the option. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Got enough space.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped it. And they'll have to try it again. It's now second and goal. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Swings it out to his running back. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
It's third and goal and third and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Making the adjustment. On third and goal, they'll throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
quarterback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Russell. Fires to the right. Tosses it incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back's got it on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better, and you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Keelan Russell. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He's changing the play.
Booster.
Looking to pass. It's Worthy. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown. That is no good. And, guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Russell. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Throws it back. Finds space on the right. Finds some room. Inside the 40. The 20. He's at the end of the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. Try to add another to their lead. The extra point is blocked. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Wolverines, looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. Run ends there.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Sooners will snap it on first and 10. Looking for space. It's Blaylock. He's got enough. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Quarterback will keep it. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's two runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Looking downfield, it's Worthy. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll line up to go for 2. He is stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point try is no good. They had hoped to push the edge out to double digits. Instead, still a one-possession game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. to the back. Past the 6. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Throwing Russell. They'll run the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Throws it off the RPO. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Keelan Russell. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They were all over it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Worthy. Left side is Payne. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Got him on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying to establish the run, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Worthy. Sends it downfield. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Out wide left, it's Coleman. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stuffed, stopped, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a fourth down stop. We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. This crowd knows when to bring it. Now here's Russell. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown tie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Where did he go? Tells the run, wants to pass. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.